Today we got another classic on the books. This is the Air Jordan 11 Concord. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. I'm BJ Kicks, and today we are looking at one of the best sneakers of all time. This is the Air Jordan 11 Concord, and these are just a classic through and through. And take a look at the shoe. We'll give you a look at the packaging, give you some legit checking indicators, things you can look out for in case you're trying to buy this out on the open market. And, without further ado, before we get into any of that, I guess I should thank the good folks that sent this over to the channel for review. Their information is down below. But now, let's take a look at this shoe starting from the bottom up. Looking at this outsole, this is your classic Air Jordan 11 outsole. You already know the Air Jordan 11 was one of the first shoes to do this clear sole, and this clear rubber sole was better for traction on the hardwoods, supposedly. And then you got these two pods here in the forefoot as well as the heel in that classic Concord purple, which is where the sneaker gets its name. If you look through that translucent outsole, you'll see the white Jumpman there sitting on top of a carbon fiber shank plate, which this is the first shoe to feature that as well, to keep the shoe a little bit more stiff, a little bit more rigid, help you launch better without your shoe just flopping all over the place. This is a shoe designed for basketball. Now, moving up to the midsole, you got the classic Phylon midsole on the Air Jordan 11. It flexes. When you step in it, you're going to see creases and wrinkles and whatnot. That's just the name of the game. Again, to give you more sort of shock absorption when you're out on the court. But I don't know that many people are playing basketball in 11s. Although, this is one of those sneakers that I see on the college basketball court super often. People are still hooping in Jordan 11s. Shout out to Theo Pinson. Now, of course, the star of the show is this upper. And taking a look, we've got this patent leather all over the upper. This shoe looks like a marching band shoe. It is shining. It's reflecting the studio light I've got in here. And man, it's just a sight to behold. This is one of those shoes you can dress it up. You can wear it with a tux. It's been done a million times. You can dress it down. You can dress it up on the court. Do your thing, right? So you got that. And on top of that, you've got this sort of ballistic mesh up here, as well as some little nylon overlays for you to lace up into. Speaking of your laces, on your lace bed, you've got the classic Jumpman Jordan here on the third lace hole, like it's supposed to be. And right here on your ankle collar, you got this embroidered Jumpman logo, looking nice. See the fingers, see the shoestrings, all good. On your heel, instead of, the famous 23, Michael Jordan's, best number, on this most recent retro, we got the 4-5 on the heel. I'd rather see these with the 23. Yeah, I know he was wearing 45 and whatnot. Give me every Jordan with a 23. I don't care. Anyway, on the inside of your shoe, you got your standard Nike Air insole. It does have Nike Air and not a Jumpman because this was still a Nike Air shoe back in the day. And that's honestly the shoe. Taking a quick look at your packaging, it's in your standard Air Jordan box. You got your Air Jordan logo as seen on the Jordan 7s and all the way up through the 12s. It wasn't until the Jordan 13 that you started getting the Jumpman in the circle for that box. So that's just cool stuff there. Black and gray box that says Air Jordan 11 Retro, white and black and Concord. I got mine in a size 9 because that's what size I wear. Inside the box, nothing special, just your standard Air Jordan 11 trash can paper, trash bag paper. I should note that on the inside of your shoe, these are laced super tight. So I have to unlace these real quick. But inside your shoe, you got another hit of Concord. This is the Concord purple plastic shoe tree. one of my favorite things they've been doing with the 11s as of years ago, these plastic shoe trees. But yeah, and on the inside of your tongue, quality basketball products inspired by the greatest player ever, arguably. Just messing. But yeah, man, that's the shoe. That's the packaging. As far as legit checking indicators, it's honestly fairly hard to tell on Jordan 11s. Things you're going to want to look for is these little peaks on your little widow's peaks on your patent leather. So you got one on the medial side right here by the second little or third little nylon loop. And you got another one that should be like toward the center of the toe box right there. And then another one where the little ankle collar meets the mid section of the shoe. But honestly, man, the embroidery on the Jumpman is something to look out for, but everything on this shoe looks good. So only thing that's left to do is really a black light test. But I mean, if you're doing all that, can you tell? Probably not. But look out for glue stains, especially around the carbon fiber. You can also like tap the carbon fiber and make sure it's real carbon fiber, but that's a thing of the past, honestly. The old super bad fakes. Nowadays, the fakes are like all the same materials as the real thing, and it's much harder to tell, much harder. So those are your legit checking indicators. You want to have real product, buy from the real sellers, and that's that on that. But these are a great pair from the folks over at Sneaker King, and I'm glad that I have them. So that's going to do it for this review. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in another one real soon. Peace.